How's it going, everyone? Tim here, T Adventures. Hope everyone's all well there. As always, thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. So today on the bench we have my Class 3, and it is actually, due to certain things, has seen some pretty significant changes. Previously, my Class 3 was the XO half dome base. Truck did great. I just really enjoy it. But I was cleaning. I was actually trying to get ahead, get everything cleaned up. So I had trucks off the shelves and everything all around, and my ass is clumsy, and I ended up tripping, and I stepped on my Class 3 truck, and I broke the chassis in half. Normally wouldn't be a problem, except we had our season opening comp the next day. I broke this on Saturday night. We comped at 7 o'clock Sunday morning. So I was in a rush to build some, at least get something thrown together real quick. So chassis, built it all, comped the next day. Truck did overall good, but Class 3, I'm I put a lot of work and thought into my Class 3 chassis. Because it is one of my more competitive classes. I drive Class 3 very well, and I enjoy the shit out of Class 3. I could have easily just snagged another half-dome chassis and been done with it. There was nothing wrong with the truck, nothing wrong with the chassis, but I was like, well, unfortunately, we're in this situation. I guess we'll take the time and see what else is out there. So did try a couple different chassis, and overall, they were good, but there was little things missing here and there that fit me and my driving style. We found one, and we have one that we really like. It nails all the check marks that I look for in a chassis. So this is the Line Killer chassis from Blacksheep RC. Relatively new chassis. A friend of mine, Jimmy, that runs Blacksheep RC, known Jimmy and RC for quite some time. We've been teammates on many teams throughout the comp and driving world, and he has recently came out with his own chassis design. So this is a C2/C3 chassis. He also has a Class 1 chassis available, and do believe he already has a couple more aggressive chassis as well coming out soon. And he does have a website. He's Facebook based, but there is a website for the chassis, so I will have that link down below. I know a lot of people do like an actual website rather than hunting people down, so there's a plus there. We have a website that we can link. And overall, the chassis, everything's been great, looks great. It has a nice overall profile on the chassis, everything from bottom of that skid to the top of the shock towers, everything's nice and low, which helps, one, keeping everything low, opens you up for mounting bodies and stuff like that. It is a Ford-based chassis, so again, a big check mark in my book. Again, my local area, we have lots of breakovers, so the more Ford-based chassis really hit it for me. They fit my local area, they fit my drive style, they fit my build style. So it checked all those boxes, everything was good. So we were getting the process, nothing super crazy, some link changes and everything here and there, some drive shaft cuts, everything else relatively stayed the same from our previous Class 3. So real quick, we'll just hit that. So electronics, so we're running G13 Pro servos, front and rear. We are also running from Three Brothers the Atlas Pro micro winch, as well as the 2100 kV yellow jacket. So all electronics there from Three Brothers RC, and then powering all those is the 70 amp Silent Assassin ESC. So everything super smooth and quiet. All that's boom, check there. And then, so for wheels and tires, we're running some Super Shafty 2.2 Ospreys in the purple. With the tires, these are the new 5.25 Tusks. So no longer my cut and shuts. I needed to redo a couple of them, and then J Concepts dropped these. So I just snagged a set of these. The same Three Brothers anti-foams, the 124 or 126 millimeter anti-foams. There's two anti-foams, the smaller size. That is what's in here with my own trim pattern there on the inside, and these tires have done absolutely great. Super happy with the way they are. And then for axles, so of course 4-wheel steer, so we are Super Shafty CP44 based, and these are in that beautiful purple anodizing. So I will link the axles down below, but it'll just be the regular houses, not the purple. They're just not available. And then shocks here, we are running some Deluxe Fab, the ultra short shocks, so 80 millimeters there on the shocks. And last, transmission. Still rocking the XO Alpinus transmission. Just one of my favorite transmissions. It works great. I've never had any issues with them. It does count as a transfer case if you are looking for T-case points and stuff like that. And it does have dual output. 0% overdrive, or the second output equates to roughly 30% overdrive. So good to have options built into the transmission. I really like that, and it makes building pretty simple. The truck feels great. Very well planted. Definitely put a lot of confidence, a lot of trust in the truck. Definitely makes me look like a better driver than I really am at times. Just what the chassis, the truck, everything's capable of doing, and just honestly how well it feels. It feels really good. And again, like I said, it just checks all those spots for me. It has a Ford base. It has a nice small belly area. It has tons of clearance right there behind that skid, so that breakover thing's just spot on. So definitely happy to see how the rest of the year and everything goes with the truck. And then hopefully here in short months we'll go by and we'll get some big events rolling. I just personally have a slow start to the year. I don't have any of my big events till towards the end of summer and all out through fall. Then it'll be jam-packed. But in the meantime, we'll get some events in. We'll get this thing through some gates. I'm definitely excited to see how everything goes. Oh, and the last bit here, the body. Seen these on here before. This is the Lily body. It's from overseas, but G-Speed does distribute this body here in the US, so it makes it nice for easy and fast shipping. The body overall, everything looks good. Has a nice profile to it. You can get really nice, aggressive on the cutting. It's the narrow there in the rear and has just a really nice, wide, big opening there in the front for wheels, tires, plenty of room. Don't have to worry about bodies rubbing or anything like that. So, and again, the body looks really good. We'll get all that linked down in the description below. Like I said, I've been enjoying the crap out of this thing. Finally got body and everything fitted on the way I wanted it. So let's take it out on the rocks and have some fun. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't already. And until next time, everyone, have a great one. Crawl on.